As the stars twinkle above, a new era dawns where the cosmos becomes a strategic frontier for national defense. The Pentagon has declared space as the most essential domain for the U.S. military, underscoring the high stakes in the boundless expanse above us. At a pivotal change of command ceremony at Peterson Space Force Base, the baton of leadership for U.S. Space Command passed from General James Dickinson to General Stephen Whiting. This transition marks a significant moment as the United States fortifies its military operations in the vastness of outer space. Deputy Secretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks emphasized that while adversaries like the People's Republic of China and Russia are transforming space into a battleground, the U.S. remains focused on deterrence. Both Russia and the PRC are evolving their military doctrines to extend into space, said Hicks. She highlighted their deployment of capabilities targeting vital space-based systems, including GPS, and their operations against U.S. and allied assets. Our competitors' aggressive actions seek to turn space into a war-fighting domain, Hicks added, stressing the U.S. commitment to preventing conflict through a clear demonstration that aggression's costs would heavily outweigh any benefits. In a strategic pivot, the Pentagon is shifting from reliance on expensive, high-value satellites to constellations of smaller, more affordable ones. This distributed architecture allows the U.S. to absorb losses while maintaining capabilities. Hicks pointed out the significant role of private companies like SpaceX in driving this change, enabling the U.S. to outpace China's growth in space launches and payloads over the last 5 years. Navy Admiral Christopher Grady, the Vice Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, echoed the sentiment of space's paramount importance. Recent conflicts have starkly illustrated the indispensable role of space in our nation's defense capabilities, Grady said. And in my view, space has emerged as our most essential warfighting domain, integral to our national security, our coalition interoperability, and our global stability. The U.S. Space Force and the Department of Defense have long warned of the militarization of Earth's orbit and the potential for future conflicts to involve attempts to disable or destroy satellites. To counter these threats, the Space Force has been simulating on-orbit combat and expanding its surveillance of space threats. Meanwhile, DARPA is seeking new ideas for space weapons from the private sector, all in the pursuit of maintaining peace through a posture of deterrence. In the celestial theater of war, the United States stands vigilant, ready to protect its interests and allies, ensuring that the final frontier remains a realm of peace and strategic stability.